It's day 3 of protests at Columbia University as demonstrations on campus and off appear to grow.
Free, free Palestine!
Student protesters have set up new encampments on the New York City campus, just one day after Columbia's President Minouche Shafik called in the NYPD to clear an initial encampment of pro-Palestinian demonstrators, leading to the arrest of 113 people, many who will get their day in court in May. Those dramatic arrests ratcheted up the tension. The protesters are angry about what they say is a lack of transparency around what financial ties the school may have to Israel, writing the encampment will remain until our demand is met.
Do you think the arrests have slowed the protests down, or do you think they've inflamed things?
I think they've inflamed things. I think the arrests really triggered a lot of the student body to mobilize.
Some faculty are concerned the university is not respecting students' free speech and right to organize. Joseph Howley is Jewish and an assistant professor of classics.
I don't think anyone I know has ever felt so unsafe on campus as we did watching those cops march into the lawn and drag our students away.
But for some Jewish students, the protests have been frightening.
One of the protesters was brandishing a Hamas flag. As a Jewish student, that's deeply upsetting. You know, I wonder if someone was carrying around the Nazi flag, what would they be told?
University administration telling NBC News that they will continue to enforce their rules. The one thing they and the demonstrators agree on is that they expect those protests will continue. Antonia Hylton, NBC News, New York.
Thanks for watching. Stay updated about breaking news and top stories on the NBC News app or follow us on social media.